data, Wang.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks, Ms. Toastmaster. Today my topic titled data. So, first English use of the word data is from 1640s, which is about 380 years ago. The word data was first used to mean transmissible and storable computer informations in 1946. The expression data processing was first used in 1954. During the last 20 years, the data was extensively used by everywhere. Now the whole world is highly rely on the data. But why the data is so important? You may have lots of questions about data. So today we are going to answer 3 basic questions about the data. First, what is the data? Second, who are the contributors and who are the users of the data? The third, how and why the users are using the data. The first, let's go to first, what is the data? To be simplified, data is a set of values of the subject. Can be either qualitative or quantitative. Data and information are often used interchangeably. Information, you can think information a little bit more abstract concept than the data. However, the data can become information when it is viewed in the context or in post-analysis. Data is collected by a huge range of organizations and institutes, including the business and government and others. So the list I provided is a list of type of data which is commonly used by every organization and industry. It can be financial type of data, statistical type of data. It can be either weather related or some kind of geography related or culture related data. And let's move to the next one. Who are the contributor of the data? Who are the user of the data? So the answer is simple. You are the contributor of the data, and the industry and the business owner will be the users of the data. So let me give you a simple examples. I think everybody owns a car and drive a car. So do you know how much information you are provided to the companies when you are driving and owning a car? So let's start. The answer is a lot. Let's start. Let's start with buying a new car with a loan. When you are purchasing a car with a loan, you have to provide all your personal information, also all your financial information to the lender to provide the loan to buy the new car. For example, your personal income, your personal bank statement, also your personal credit score, etc. You need to provide to the lender to give you a loan. So after you got a loan, you purchase the car, then you need to purchase the car insurance. So when you purchase car insurance, you provide additional information to the insurance company, like your personal information, like your marriage status, your age, do you have any car accident during the last few years. Also, at the same time, you also provide all your car information, like model, year, and mileage of your car. You have to provide to the car insurance to give you a right price. Let's say you got a car insurance. Now you have to register your car. Then you provide a similar kind of car information to the DMV. It's not done yet. So okay, now you have a new car to enjoy, and but you are still contributing the data when you are driving a car. Let's assume you need to pump the gas once a week with your credit card. But after you pump the gas, you provide all your credit usage information to the both bank and the gas companies. So all these companies were using your data to do further analysis. So let's move to the next one. How and why are the users using the data? So after all the companies collect all the data, how can they are using the data? Which is where the statistics and the data analysis came into the role. And nowadays, they even have a more fancy name called machine learning and artificial intelligence. During the last 10 years, the most fast growing career is data-related jobs. For example, you will see lots of jobs titled data analyst, data scientist, data engineer, etc. So companies keep hiring these high intelligence people, help them to do further analysis based on the data they collected from the individual, like you. And based on the data, they can do some kind of pattern, trend, and get some insights to help them make the further decisions and boost their profit. And with the same example of the purchasing and driving a car. So banking can use your information to cross-sell your some other product like checking or saving. Insurance will use your information to determine your risk and optimize their pricing and charge you the right amount. Gas station can also use your information to calculate the customer demand to determine their gas price. Okay, now you pretty much has a complete idea how the data is collected and how the data is used. So to wrap up, today we discussed 3 basic questions about data. First one is what is the data? Second one is who are the contributor of data and who are the user of data? The last one is how and why the users are using the data. So I hope you will have better understanding about it now, and you will be more wisely to contribute your data later. Thank you very much.